The 2026 World Cup is shaping up to be the biggest and most unpredictable football tournament we've ever seen. 3 host nations, 48 teams, and a whole new knockout format. The big question on everyone's mind is, who's going to lift that iconic trophy? We are still a couple of years out, but the picture is already starting to form. Today, we are diving deep into the top contenders, the dark horses, and the factors that will decide the next world champion. Let's get into it. First up, you can't talk about the World Cup without talking about Brazil. The Seleção are always in the conversation. Their talent pipeline is just ridiculous. Think about it. They'll still have superstars like Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo, who will be in their absolute prime. And then there's Endrick. This kid is being hailed as the next big thing, and by 2026, he could be a global superstar. The blend of experienced players with this new generation of explosive talent is terrifying for any defense. Brazil's biggest challenge has often been finding the right tactical balance and maintaining mental fortitude under pressure. If they can get that right, their raw talent alone makes them one of the top favorites. The passion for the game is woven into the fabric of their country, and you know they'll be desperate to end their 2-decade-long wait for a 6th star on their jersey. But you can't mention Brazil without mentioning their arch-rivals, Argentina, the reigning champions. Will Lionel Messi still be there? He's said it's unlikely, but with Messi, you never say never. Even if he's not on the pitch, his influence will linger. But this isn't just about Messi. Argentina has built a solid, cohesive unit under Lionel Scaloni. They play with incredible heart and tactical intelligence. Players like Julian Alvarez, Enzo Fernandez, and Alexis Mac Allister will be at the peak of their careers. They've proven they can handle the pressure of the big moments. Their challenge will be maintaining that hunger and integrating new players into a winning system. Defending the title is one of the hardest things in sports, but if any team has the grit and unity to do it, it's this Argentina side. They have the blueprint for success. Now let's head over to Europe, starting with France. Les Bleus are an absolute powerhouse. Their squad depth is just insane. You could probably make 2 or 3 World Cup contending teams from their player pool. Kylian Mbappé will be 27, arguably the prime age for a footballer, and he'll be leading the line as captain. He's already a World Cup winner and has scored a hat-trick in a final. His experience will be invaluable. Surrounding him, you'll have established stars like Aurélien Tchouaméni and Eduardo Camavinga controlling the midfield, and a seemingly endless supply of talent coming through the ranks. Just look at players like Warren Zaïre-Emery. France's combination of physical power, technical skill, and blistering speed is a nightmare matchup. Their biggest potential obstacle? Sometimes it's themselves. If they can stay unified and avoid any internal drama, they are arguably the single most talented squad in the world. They'll be right there at the end. And what about England? For the first time in a long time, the hype feels justified. The golden generation tag gets thrown around a lot, but this group might actually live up to it. Jude Bellingham is already one of the best players in the world. Phil Foden, Bukayo Saka, Declan Rice. These guys are elite. By 2026, they'll have even more experience playing together at the highest level. Harry Kane will still be a world-class striker, providing leadership and goals. The talent in attacking and midfield positions is simply staggering. The question for England, as it often is, will be about mentality and tactical bravery. Can they overcome the final hurdle in a major tournament? They've been knocking on the door for years, reaching a final and a semi-final. The 2026 World Cup could be the moment this generation of Lions finally roars and brings football home. The potential is undeniable. Let's not forget the other European giants. Germany is always a threat. After a few disappointing tournaments, they seem to be rebuilding with an exciting crop of young players like Jamal Musiala and Florian Wirtz. These two are creative geniuses, and with German efficiency and a home Euro 2024 to build momentum, they could be a serious force by 2026. They have the history and the know-how to win. And then there's Spain. La Roja are sticking to their possession-based philosophy but injecting it with more direct, youthful energy. Think of Lamine Yamal and Pedri. They have the technical ability to dominate any midfield in the world. If they can find a consistent, world-class goalscorer to finish the chances they create, they could go all the way. They're a team that's getting better with every tournament. And you can never, ever count out Portugal. Even in a post-Cristiano Ronaldo era, which seems likely by 2026, their squad is stacked. Rafael Leo, Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, Ruben Dias. These are players at the top of their game for the best clubs in the world. The sheer amount of individual quality is immense. For Portugal, it's always been about making the pieces fit together to form a cohesive, winning team. If their manager can find the right formula to unlock all that attacking potential while keeping them solid at the back, they have as good a chance as anyone. They have the talent to beat any team on any given day. But the 2026 World Cup is going to be different. The tournament is on North American soil. This brings us to the host nations. The USA, in particular, has a young, hungry squad with players getting experience in top European leagues. Christian Pulisic, Weston McKennie, and Tyler Adams will be the senior leaders of a team that will have massive home support. Playing on home turf is a huge advantage. The energy, the familiarity, the lack of travel. While winning it all might be a stretch, don't be surprised if they make a very deep run and cause some major upsets. They are building something special and will be incredibly motivated to perform in front of their own fans. And what about the dark horses? Every World Cup has one. Let's look at Africa. Morocco's incredible run to the semi-finals in 2022 wasn't a fluke. They showed the world what they're capable of with a solid defense and quick, incisive attacks. With players like Achraf Hakimi and Sofiane Amrabat, they have a core that can compete with the best. Could another African nation like Senegal or Nigeria, who are bursting with talent, make a similar run? And let's not forget Uruguay. With Federico Valverde driving the midfield and Darwin Núñez up front, they have that classic Uruguayan grit combined with modern dynamism. They are always a tough opponent. So, who is it going to be? This is so tough. If I had to make a prediction right now, it's hard to look past France. Their depth of talent is just on another level. Mbappé will be on a mission, and they have world-class players in every single position. They have the perfect blend of youth, experience, and raw athletic ability. But Argentina's heart, Brazil's flair, and England's rising generation make this one of the most open World Cups in memory. It's going to be an incredible festival of football. The tactical evolution of teams over the next 2 years, the form of key players, and even the luck of the draw will all play a massive part. But that's just my take. The beauty of football is that anything can happen. What do you think? Which nation is destined for glory in 2026? Who is your dark horse pick? Drop your predictions in the comments below. I'd love to hear who you're backing and why. Let's get the debate started. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next one. See you next time.